All right. Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Episode 1, the Witchlight Carnival. We're here, everyone. We made it.
So excited.
I am very excited for this new campaign. We've got our new characters here. I'm excited to hear about all of them. Welcome to everyone here in the chats. We've got YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. If this is your first time watching the channel, you'll know that it takes sometimes 2 takes for us to get started. Yes, I see that in the chat. Yeah. Yep, we took 2 takes. That's okay. One had no audio. Now we have audio. Welcome on Twitch as well. Twitch at twitch.tv/tabletopbob. This is the new campaign, Wild Beyond the Witchlight from Wizards of the Coast. And we have a session 0, actually, which I will be putting into the chat here so that you can watch our session 0. We rolled characters. We made awesome a group, I think. Some of us have incredible stats. Not looking at anybody, just Christian. But some of us have great stats. Some of us, not so much. But it's okay, because diversity and different abilities, that's all good for the game. It's all good for the game.
Yeah, Mike, tell us about your character's diversity and different abilities that you were telling us about before.
The diversity comes in the form of how many negative modifiers I can fit onto one sheet.
Yeah, so many. It's so diverse that it's all the different abilities.
You're just playing like hard mode. That's all you're doing.
Yeah. Yep.
I got bored of normal D&D, so, whatever.
Yeah, normal D&D. Who wants normal D&D? We want exciting, dynamic, stacked characters and playing with commoners. That's what we want. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of introductions and get into the game as soon as possible here. But I do have one quick announcement before we do anything. The Tabletop Bob merch store is officially open. Here we go. I'm going to show you some. Yeah, it's actually really exciting. I'm going to show you exactly what you can get here on the Tabletop Bob store. So first things first, I'm repping the Icewind Dale party member shirt. All right, there's a couple of the, rest in peace, Fladrian, Everard. I've got the Tabletop Bob official mug. Take a look at that. Beautiful. And you can get all this stuff and support the channel and more. Oh, and look, and Dasha's got her Supernatural 20 shirt. Yep. Look at this. We're all stacked here. So let's go and see what you could do. All right. So we're here on the Tabletop Bob shop. This is on my wife's Etsy store, Diana J Creations. You can see this is the Tabletop Bob shop. It's got a couple of items in here, but some of these items also are easy because you can modify them. You can personalize and customize any of them. But she also has, if you're interested in just personalized stuff, you could check out her Etsy shop. She's got so much here. You can see glasses, mugs, shirts, anything that you can personalize, she can do it. And what's great is that she is my wife, so she's not some random company, or you can talk to her directly, and we're going to be putting more and more stuff on the Tabletop Bob store. So you could check out Diana J Creations, and that link is in the description. All right. Okay, now that we're done with the shameless promotions, let's jump into the characters here. So this is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight episode 1. We made some characters. Tell us about them. Let's start with Mike. Mike, who are you?
All right. My name for my character is Boppy the Bunny. I've since last week learned how to correctly pronounce the class that I will be playing, which is apparently Pugilist, not Pugilist, which sounds better to me, but I guess whatever. How in detail do you want me to get here?
Not so detailed. Just just a brief summary of who you are.
Yeah,
a couple sentences.
Boppy is or at least at one point in his life was something of a professional boxer, and he's kind of left that in the past, and has been traveling around with the Witchlight Carnival as part of the stagehand and sometimes part of like minor acts, and he wears clown makeup, and he's kind of just been doing this for the last however many years.
Yeah, for quite some time probably, and time passes a little differently for the people in the carnival because they're going through different planes of existence. But yeah, Boppy's been a carnival hand for some time now. Not too thrilled with his job either. Thought it would be a little more glamorous, perhaps, but
certainly true.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Dasha.
Hi everyone. I'm playing Siggy, who is a fairy rogue. So fairy being one of the new classes in this game, in this campaign. She likes to steal things, and she does not feel bad about doing it. And she doesn't do it for bad purposes. She doesn't want to hurt people. She just likes to take shiny things or nice, bags of gold that she can find and redistribute that amongst any, children she can find. She'll buy candy for kids. She'll buy candy for herself. Maybe other food items or other like fun things. She'll buy toys for kids. So yeah, she doesn't keep it all for herself. She's not greedy.
It's for the children.
It's for the children. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. So.
Nice. And she is a fairy rogue, and I'm putting all the stat blocks up here. If you're watching or listening to the episode only, you might want to look at the video for a moment just so you can see the stat blocks and their ability scores here. I'll try to put that up from time to time, although I do find it sometimes hard to remember. So, but I'll put that up there because I don't have your class and all that stuff in the your nameplates. All right, let's go jump over the other side now. Christian, who are you playing today?
All right, hi everyone. I'm Christian. I'm playing Boomy, the Azamar War Cleric. He is a protector Azamar, so he is really driven on protecting, defending the people he cares about. He actually has been to the carnival before, so the idea of being able to go back is really exciting for him. He's excited about that's finally back in town.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been 8 years.
8 years, so he's ready.
And actually, I'm just going to put your stat block up for a moment because, Christian, we got to talk about this. You rolled incredibly hot during the session 0.
That's
Boomy
what I've been
has.
Told.
What's that?
That's what I've been told.
You have been told.
These are good numbers.
You know. Boomy has 16 strength, 15 dexterity, 16 constitution, intelligence, your dump stat, at 12, 18 wisdom, and a 15 charisma. It's almost like we're playing different games here.
I know. If only Boppy could have done that. It'd be just try rolling.
Boppy is both dumb and not terribly wise, so don't expect any good decisions from this bunny.
We're gonna get along just fine.
Yeah. And we go to Randall, rounding out the group.
Yes, and I really like the Jeff Probst energy that I got there of bringing Christian up while simultaneously bringing Mike down in terms of the characters. I am Randall. I'm going to be playing a human bard named Quentin Queen. He is human who has existed in the Feywild for a number of years. He likes to talk. He likes to get himself into trouble just so that he can kind of get himself out of it but by just talking himself in and out of trouble all over the place.
All right, so you just like talking, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, he Quentin is definitely a talker. Definitely a talker.
Like every bard.
Yeah.
Every good bard.
Yeah. Well, I guess he doesn't have his college yet as it's level 1, but
yeah.
He is definitely a talking bard. Not so much a playing or singing bard, but he dabbles.
He dabbles. All right. So now that we've met the characters and we've kind of talked about just a bit of their personality, we're going to go in and play. And this group is not going to know each other at the start. At the start of this game, we're going to be bringing in the characters one at a time, introducing each one on stream in order here. So we're going to go and we're going to start the game, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of where the story begins. The story does not begin at the Witchlight Carnival. No. The Witchlight Carnival will come, but this is setting the stage for what's to come. Ready, everybody? Okay.
Ready.
Here we go.
Let's go.
All right. So it's fall time. Probably similar to the time it is right now in real life. All right? And Quentin Queen. Quentin, you've been summoned to the abode of a human warlock named Madryck Roslov. He lives on a giant pumpkin farm, sharing his rustic farmhouse space with rodents and pixies. His adventuring days are behind him, and he looks quite old and frail. Nevertheless, he's delighted to make your acquaintance. I'm going to show you. We're going to go to Roll20 so that you can see the artwork here. Here we go. All right, so here's the artwork here. Whoops, I don't have it up. But as you approach the cottage, the smell of fall is absolutely in the air. You see little woodland creatures scattering about. They're hopping from pumpkin to pumpkin. And this is maybe one of your favorite times of the year because... Here we go. And this is the artwork, and I'll show it to everyone on stream too. There you go. It's your favorite time of year because this is the time of the carnival, and it does bring back a lot of memories of your past, and this place feels like home. You walk up and stroll to the door, and Madryck is there, all ready to meet you. As I said, he's an older gentleman. He has a long black cloak. He's got graying hair, comes to a widow's peak, and there's 2 little pixies flying around him. He approaches with a cane, and he says, "Quentin Queen, I'm so happy that you are here and that you were nice enough to come at my request. We have much to discuss, and I have much to offer you. Please come inside."
Thank you. I'd love to. Happy to be here.
He opens the door and you enter into his modest cottage. The fire is going. The pixies follow you in. He says, "I've acquired many treasures and made important contacts during my lengthy adventuring career. And I would like to pass these treasures that I possess and the favors that I am owed to someone. Someone like you, perhaps. In exchange, I ask that you do me one one favor before I take the long rest. Would you be willing to help me?
Well, I'm not exactly in the business of giving blind favors, so you may need to elaborate a bit more.
No, and you shouldn't. I understand that you're familiar with the Feywild, no?
I am? Yes?
Yeah, so you know not to make deals before everything has been presented. You see, I've been unable to contact Zybilna. She is my patron. She's an archfey, and I fear something terrible has happened. It's been quite some time since I've been able to converse.
Zybilna, you said?
Yes, I would like you to find a way to make sure she's okay. She's been very good to me, and I would like to know that she's well before I take my leave.
I think I can accomplish that. And who did you say she is to you? Exactly.
She's my patron.
Your patron? I assume
Yes,
you mean that in more ways than one.
In all the ways, she has granted me wondrous powers over the years, and I fear that she's in trouble, for it's been over a year since I've really had the ability to commune with her. She belongs to a domain of delight called Prismere. I would like you to travel there and find out what has happened.
Prism.
I'd go myself, but I'm far too weak.
I see. And have you ever been to this Prismy? Do you know what it is like there? What's possible dangers or attractions there may be?
I have made the trip once in my life. Zybilna's a fairy godmother of sorts. She's created the carnival. You're familiar with that.
Yes, I am familiar.
Ages ago, she created the carnival as a means by which mortals could enter her realm and beseech her aid.
Is that why she made it? I've heard other stories.
What'd you say? I didn't hear that first part.
I said, is that why she made it? I've heard other stories.
She has many legends, no doubt. The carnival is owned by a pair of Shatterkai elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. You know the Fae, they would not hold an audience with you. You'll have to impress them in some way.
Yes, I suppose I would. Shadakar, you said? Unusual.
It is unusual. They acquired the carnival more than 100 years ago from an Eladrin. The name escapes me.
I see. I suppose that makes more sense. Do you know if they belong to any court or pay homage to any lord or lady within the Feywild?
It should be Zybilna, of course. Perhaps they do know more about what is going on in that domain. Zybilna lives in a palace called Heart's Desire. It's a magnificent structure, right in the center of the domain. She can assume many forms and is brilliant, secretive, and wise, which is why I am not sure if this is all part of her plan.
If what isn't all a part of her plan?
Her
Exactly.
disappearance, of course.
Oh, the disappearance.
He's gonna sit down after standing for a few minutes. He looks weak. The pixies that are flying around him, they get him and you something to drink. A warm cider or something like that. Any other questions
you.
for Madryck?
Actually, do you have any cinnamon by chance?
Yes. Yes, he would have that, for sure. They'll bring that
Nothing.
over to
I
you
always
as well.
take my cider with a bit of cinnamon.
The pixies will fly about the cupboards and bring over any of the spices you need.
Thank you. Oh, is that nutmeg as well? Sure.
Of course.
Well, I don't see why I couldn't get this accomplished for you. It seems there may be some unknowns right now, so I can't guarantee anything, but
Do
hopefully...
your best. I understand that you have a way with the Fae.
Yes, I have been dealing with them all my life. And dealing for them, actually. And I may have misheard or missed what you said. Zybilna, does she belong to a particular court?
She is the master of this domain. No court for her.
I see.
When she presents herself to humans, she typically assumes the form of a statuesque woman with long white hair. You will know when you are in her presence. And this is Madryck. I'm just putting the artwork up for him.
Very well.
He will continue to say a few more things. He'll say that if you are to help him and prove that Zybilna is alive and well, when you return, all of the adventuring treasures that he has collected over the years will be yours.
And not to look at this particular gift horse's teeth, but what are these treasures you speak of? As you did say, I do have a lot of experience with Fae, and vague promises are just as dangerous as a dagger.
He'll give you a taste of what he's got. His pixies fly over a small little chest. He opens the chest with a key that's in his pocket. There are many keys on this chain. And when he opens it, you can see that there is wands, a suit of armor, a cloak, and a bunch of letters, as well as a bag of gemstones. This is but a taste of my adventuring career. This and more can be yours.
Interesting. And how far did you say the carnival is from here?
It's 3 days' travel for someone like you. It's right outside of Baldur's Gate. It's been 8 years since the carnival last graced our realm. It will be here for about another week.
Question. Would, just because I'm curious and so is Quentin, based on the layout right now, would he think it is possible to cast a spell subtly enough that he would not notice?
I don't know if you know him well enough, but based on his reputation, he's a very powerful warlock. So you I think you'd assume that he'd know what you're doing if you were doing some sort of spell, especially a cantrip or first level.
Okay, that's fair.
I think so.
It's just going to be an identify spell.
Oh, okay. Do you do it?
Since he would have the foresight, he would just. Do you mind? I know you are also a practitioner.
Go on, he says, and he kind of points his palm out to the chest.
I just kind of look to. I don't touch anything. I just kind of stand over it and just kind of like move my head over it, sort of counting, sort of just kind of analyzing, and then I'm going to cast Identify on. You said there were 2 wands.
There are some wands, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll cast Identify on I'll cast it only once on the most interesting looking wand that I see.
Sure. After a moments of casting the spell, you can identify this is a +2 Wand of the War Mage.
Interesting.
He motions to his pixies after you cast Identify. They close it with a loud thud, and they lock it back up again. Now, if you'd like, you can hang out with Madryck and drink cider and guzzle cinnamon, whatever you do.
He would probably stay for another like 15-20 minutes and make small talk, drink, enjoying his hospitality. He's definitely experienced in courtly action. So
The socialite aspect,
yeah, very very much used to socialites.
Gotcha.
And then he would accept the offer and mission and head out on his way. And you said, just for my question, you said what were the first names of the two Shadar-kai that run the Witchlight? I know one was last name Witch, one was last name Light, but
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
oh, there were. Oh, he didn't give first names. Gotcha.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. And would I actually know anything about not the carnival itself, but those two figures?
You wouldn't. Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Nope. No more than the fact that they're just the carnival owners.
Okay.
He told you a bit more about them, how they obtained the carnival from an Eladrin, and they've been running it for over 100 years. That's the most you know about it. Because the carnival, too, even though you spent much of your life in the Feywild, working in the courts, the summer court, the carnival is sort of like a anomaly, even to the Fey. It's just like its own traveling domain, to be honest. So you wouldn't know much about it.
And he had mentioned the domain of pleasure, correct?
Delight. It's called
Domain
Prismere.
of delight.
Mhm.
Prismere, correct?
Correct.
Would I know anything in particular about that specific domain?
Give me a history check.
History. I don't know if that rolled.
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
18.
14 plus 4.
I would say that you know everything he's told you, and, I wouldn't say everything he's told you. You now know everything he's told you, and the only thing that maybe he didn't touch on that you've maybe heard of Zabilna being a very powerful archfey that kind of keeps her domain secretive to herself. So much of the courts that you've worked with may not have had any knowledge of it, and you're obviously you're low-level courtier in this regard, so you wouldn't have been privy to some information that maybe others would.
Yeah, I imagine most of the information that I know would probably be like things I've overheard.
Yeah,
less than
rumors
things that I've
or-
been told.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All
So
right.
then he, after enjoying his hospitality, would then go make his way to the carnival.
To the carnival. Perfect. All right. And it's here where we're going to change the scene a bit. The first stars of night twinkle above the apricot sunset. Giant dragonflies whir overhead. Trailing streamers and a low mist curls over the ground. Through the floral archway, you can glimpse the wondrous and vibrant creatures. Elf stilt walkers, dancing fairies, painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and a wistful tune coming from the Calliope. No doubt you have reached the Witchlight Carnival. Christian, Boomy sees what I just described ahead of him.
He's definitely sort of staring at the carnival, almost like hesitant to walk in, almost like he wants to go, but he is also maybe afraid he's going to regret this.
So you have a little apprehension as you
Yeah.
approach the entrance to the carnival.
Yeah, I imagine he's kind of standing there, and tons of people are constantly walking by, kind of bumping into him, kind of because he's kind of in the way.
Oh yeah, definitely. People nudging you. You see, most of the people that are running past you are definitely their children, right? They're just excited to experience the carnival for the first time, elbowing you. I mean, you're so big and strong. It's nothing, but kids are just dying to get in.
I'm gonna start slowly walking towards the entrance.
Okay. I'm going to switch over the Roll20 map here. There we go. All right. So the entrance is right here. This is where you're all seeing this from. As I get to your characters, you'll see. But Christian, this is where Boomy is. Can you place your token on the map?
Yep.
Great. All right. So Boomy walks up to the front of the carnival, and there's a line as you get in. Those kids that pushed ahead of you, they've now formed a very long line at the ticket booth. You can see there's two girls in face paint that are walking just past the entrance. They squabble over a painted wooden crown that their mother won them at a stall. You can see everyone is pretty happy. There's no... there seems to be no trouble here. As you approach a ticket booth, you see a silver statue of a dancing fairy that's mounted on the roof of the ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars arcing across it. As you approach the line, and the line gets shorter and shorter, an elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter. He peers at you quizzically through a spyglass, although you're only 10 feet away. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you. Greetings, fair goers.
One ticket, please.
You approach the goblin, and he says, "One ticket. No hello?"
Hello, one ticket, please.
Well, you're no fun. The name's Nicholas Midnight. You know how I got my name?
I'm guessing you were born at midnight?
I was born at noon.
Can I have my ticket, please?
Like I said, no fun. He gets out a ticket, and you can see the ticket's very big. It's a wide ticket. It's got 8 little stars on it for punch holes. And he says, that'll be 8 silver pieces. Or are you looking to buy a child's ticket?
Oh, no.
Hard to
One
tell
eight-
with you big folk.
8 silvers is fine, and I drop the 8 silver.
You drop it?
Yeah, I just kind of...
Do you, place it on the
Yeah, I
booth?
place it. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't, arrogantly, throw it.
Okay.
I just place it on. And as I move it over, I'd say, how did you get your name?
How'd I get my fame?
Your name. Name.
Well, my fame, I got it many years ago. See, I was a warrior in a goblin assault force, and he starts to go on and forgets about the ticket. He puts the ticket down. He starts to give you this long, drawn-out story about how he was in this big battle. He beat the drums. That's how he lost his hearing, for the drums.
Got it.
Yeah. You look up at the night sky on this ticket booth and up that ferry up top, and you notice there's 2 ferries up there now.
Did I notice those fairies there before?
Just the one statue of the dancing fairy, but now kind of sitting on the shoulders of this dancing fairy is another fairy. Dasha, can you describe what your character looks like?
Yes. Yeah, so Siggy has sort of blondish hair that's about shoulder length, probably up into buns or something at the base of her head. She's got really dark eyes, and she's just sitting there kind of swinging her legs back and forth, observing, seeing what's going on. Looks like she's having fun.
Yeah. Now, Siggy, you've been contemplating how you might get into this place. You like to steal, so obviously paying for the ticket is not necessarily something you are thrilled about. But, that's up to you if you want to go in that way. I know that might have your personal opinions about it.
I don't know if I would steal a ticket, but I may steal some silver to get a ticket.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Do I notice her like contemplating this? Like, can I see like in her eyes that she's trying to get in?
I don't know if you can glean that information, but you can see. But by the way, the ticket booth, it's right here on the Roll20 map. It's this blue star-covered booth. She's on top of it, and you're right here over this bridge. Okay.
From where I'm at, can I see, like, does Boomy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does Boomy or any of the other patrons coming up, can I see any of their wallets?
Boomy is paying for his ticket, so his coin purse or whatever you might carry would be out, probably. Mm-hmm. I would say so.
Okay. I might just fly down there and engage in conversation with Boomy. See if I can distract him and maybe swipe some coins while
Sure.
it's happening.
You fly down gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll
you
fly
want to...
down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll make my face look upset and distraught, and I'll come up to fly down to Boomy's level and say, "I'm sorry, sir. Can you help me, please?"
I'm gonna say, "Are you lost? Where's your mother?"
No, I'm not lost. But I have a puppy, and I haven't seen him. Have you seen a puppy around here? Maybe over there?
There's no puppies anywhere here. They kind of glance, but not like a hey, not like one of those type of things.
Okay. Would Siggy be able to judge at this point that maybe it's not safe to get some gold, or would she maybe go
That's up to you.
based on? Okay.
How daring is Siggy?
Mm-hmm. She will burst out crying. It's fake crying, but it looks quite convincing, like she's done this before. Oh no, sir! I just can't. My puppy means the world to me, and I was gonna take her to the carnival, and now she's gone. Are you sure you haven't seen her?
How tall are fairies again?
Like a halfling size, maybe just a bit shorter.
I can just see myself kind of having to bend down a little bit to kind of like pat her on the head or on the shoulders and say, "Don't worry. Perhaps she ran into the carnival. I'm sure she's not far."
Oh, sir, but could you help me get into the carnival? Perhaps.
I'd look over to what's the ticket guy again?
Nicholas.
I turn to Nicholas and say, "You know what? Give me a child's ticket."
He goes, "What'd you say? A child's what?
Child's ticket.
A child's ticket." Oh, he takes out his spyglass, and he takes a good long look at Siggy, and he sees Siggy. He goes, "That's no child. That's a fairy.
I turn, gasp. What?
You gotta pay the full price. You."
Oh, fine. And I put another 7 silver coins to get the ticket. And I turned to Siggy and hand it to her, and I just said, "Trust me, you're gonna want a ticket," and kind of just start to move on.
Mike, Boppy is on garbage duty right now. He's picking up trash right near the Calliope. And you see a fairy. Yep, perfect. You see a fairy swoop down from the ticket booth. And you've seen these fairies before. They've been harassing you and other of the Witchlight hands. Of course, they pick on you most of all for picking up the garbage. And you know that they shouldn't be coming in without tickets, or else they have to pay the price. And you see this fairy coming down and crying and arguing with Nicholas. What do you do when you see them?
So Boppy's probably got a cigar hanging from his mouth right now. He's got like a straw broom and like a bin that he's sweeping things into. And he looks up and he goes, "Oh, I ain't having this again. There ain't any fairies coming in here without paying the damn ticket price. He starts swinging the broom at you. You're gonna pay for the ticket, or you're gonna get out, or you're gonna meet these fists."
Is he saying this to us, to me right now?
I think
yeah,
he's
he's
screaming
larger.
from across this little way here. But yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm actually like walking towards them.
Oh, okay.
Right. Siggy is going to grab the ticket from the ticket master, I guess. As soon as he like gives it, she'll like snatch it, turn to Boppy, give him a big wide smile. All the tears are gone. Turn back to Boomy and say, "Thank you," and then fly off into the carnival holding the ticket.
Sure.
Boppy is gonna go to Boomy. He's gonna walk up to Boomy. He's gonna say, "Let me give you a little piece of advice, kid." He takes a cigar and he ashes it. Don't ever trust a fairy. They're liars, all of them. I've been in this carnival for a decade now. You can't trust a fairy. And if that goblin told you he got his name because he's a warrior, he's a liar. That's not how he got his name. He used to work over in the the feasting orchard. He called him Midnight Nicholas because anybody who ate his food ended up in the latrine by midnight.
He says, "Some of my best work was done in that latrine." He said, "I had enough of you, Boppy. Now, let me do my work here. That'll be 16 silver, or as we like to say, a gold in 6 pieces."
I guess I haven't paid everything yet, so I guess
You haven't, no.
I paid for it, and I turned to Boppy, and it's like, this carnival has taught me one thing: I can't trust anyone.
Now
wait
you're
a
learning
second.
the lessons you need to be learning, kid.
But Boppy can teach you these lessons. Nicholas says, wait a second. And he takes out his spyglass again, and he looks, and he's right next to you, right? So he gets right up in your face with the spyglass, and he says, "What's your name?"
Is that to me?
"Yeah,
Boomy.
Boomy,
Oh, what a ridiculous
Boomy."
name.
That doesn't sound better than Boppy.
I didn't say my name. You don't know my name.
That's true.
No, Nicholas did. Nicholas
Oh,
did.
Nicholas did. Okay.
Yeah. Nicholas says, "Boomy, hold on." And he takes out a crumpled up piece of paper, and he looks at it. "Boomy, Boomy, Boomy. Oh, yeah. Boomy. I got it." He says, "Here, your ticket's free."
No, I insist.
Oh, no. It's already been paid for. Eliwick paid for you.
Eliwick?
Yeah. Eliwick
Do I-
Tumblestrum.
Is that name familiar to me?
No, but it is to Boppy. Eliwick is a gnome bard who plays here at the carnival.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I ask Nicholas, is Eliwick here at the carnival right now? She here? He, she?
She's here.
Where can I find her? I should thank her.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Do I have an idea of where Eliwick might be?
She kind of travels around the carnival, so at any point she could be playing music, wherever. Kind of like you. You wander around collecting garbage. She wanders around playing music.
Yeah. So Bob would look at you and he would say, "Ugh, Eliwick's a musician. She could be anywhere right now. You follow me around. Maybe we could go find her."
As long as I don't have to pick up trash with you. Good to
Yeah,
go.
good. Hold this bucket, kid. Shoves it right into your
What?
hands.
What's in the bucket?
Trash.
Oh, trash. Okay. That's the least worrisome thing that could have been in that bucket.
Yeah, right. Could have been a lot worse.
Randall. Quentin comes up to the ticket booth, and you see these two creatures arguing. You saw a fairy just fly off into the carnival.
Excuse me.
I trying to get through here.
Name?
Oh, hello, sir. My name is
What's
Quentin
your name?
Queen.
Lightning McQueen?
Quentin Queen.
Quentin McQueen. Got it.
Close enough.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, you're on the list. And you
I
see the
imagine
list
so.
now? He puts the list down. It's just two names. Boomy and Quentin McQueen.
Does it say wait? Does it say McQueen on
does.
the?
Yeah, and Boomy is spelled Boomy.
Perfect.
And so it's just two names written in his like terrible font, terrible cursive, and he now presents the second ticket to you.
Thank you, sir.
Do our tickets look different by any chance, or
Identical.
okay? Same one that
Identical.
Siggy got as well. Like Siggy didn't get a weird looking one, or
No, she got the same looking ticket. Yeah.
okay.
And for reference, Quentin, he's a human man, relatively average build, if not a little skinny, with like kind of short sides, but like kind of like very like high volume blonde hair that's pushed back, and wearing very fine purple clothes that look finely made but well worn.
I like that description. The high volume hair.
Yeah, high volume. High volume. He uses L'Oreal. Please sponsor this program.
Bob, am I close enough to see Quentin approaching and hearing that his name is on the list as well?
Oh
Or
yeah,
would
he actually kind of. I think didn't you like say, "Excuse me, can I get in?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Nicholas and say, why is our name on that list and no one else?
Ellie works in mysterious ways.
Did Ellie pay for? Excuse me, sorry. What's your name again?
My
Nicholas?
name is Quentin
Oh.
Queen.
My name is Nicholas.
Oh, hello, Nicholas.
Did Ellie pay for Quentin's ticket as well?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Really? Who is this Ellie?
I don't know. All I know is that she's a bard who plays around the carnival, but she also paid for my ticket.
The entire time you're having this conversation, Boppy's putting more garbage into the bucket you're holding.
he's cleaned up the area.
That's only making me stronger. Next session, my strength's gonna be a 17.
Sir, I'm not entirely sure if you're aware, but there is a rabbit putting garbage into your pail.
What did you call me?
A
Say rabbit again.
What did you call me?
merely making an observation.
Oh, you're being racist, sir. I am not a rabbit. I am a hare. There's a difference.
You know, I'm sure I once knew the difference, but it escapes me now.
You're about as smart as you look. All right. Are we going to find
just-
Ellie or what?
Oh,
'Cause-
wait. Hold on. Nicholas
Just kinda
groans
like,
as he reaches up. Two pairs of, yeah, they're relatively big, especially because you're both human-sized. They're very distinct-looking fairy wings. By the way, Boppy, all carnival attendees have to wear these, so you are wearing butterfly wings as well.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah. I'll let you decide what color.
Wait. Even the employees have to wear them?
Yeah, exactly. You're in. It's like it's your uniform basically. You're wearing face paint as well, and
Yes,
these wings.
So what color wings does Nicholas have?
Nicholas, in fact,
Roll a d12.
Wait, you're wearing face paint as a hair? That's got to be awful.
I'm just gonna look at Bob and be like, "Oh, that's face paint," and just kind of like, "Oh."
I mean, I did describe Bob. He's 100% got clown paint on. His face, even though he's like a brown bunny, he's got the white makeup all over his face and the kind of like big red lips and blue, big blue kind of like triangular eyebrows. He's wearing like a tunic that's all patchwork. And yeah, he's just got like comically large cigar. So he's
Is he
Sounds like a
happy clown or
supernatural,
sad clown?
what?
Happy clown or sad clown? Face?
He's painted like a happy clown, but he doesn't look very
Yeah,
happy.
he doesn't look happy. Yeah.
While this is all happening, Siggy flew away into the carnival, but she's hovering just out of eyesight of you all, but trying to make out whether she saw Quentin approach, whether Quentin has any pockets ripe for the picking.
I would say if you're a thief, he would look like he has a lot of money. He
Wonderful.
definitely looks like he has money.
Siggy is sticking around. You can't see her. She's like behind a corner somewhere, but she's watching and listening.
Nicholas, let's see. He's got bright green and yellow wings. You could decide what wings you have on yours. They could be any colored cloth. They kind of look like fairy wings. They have butterfly versions of them. You can choose.
And he's handing both Boomy and I pairs of these wings.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. Are we being employed here?
No. It's so that we know that you paid for your ticket.
Couldn't I just show my tickets?
We need to know right away.
I'm
Don't
gonna,
make...
like,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a glance around at the other like patrons of this carnival. Do I
Yeah, they're all
notice
wearing them.
wear-
Yeah, they're all wearing them. Yep.
What about the fairies? How do you make fairies wear fairy wings?
Good
They
question.
mold
Trust 'em.
to your size.
Whatever you do, don't trust the fairies, I'm telling you.
Oh, did a fairy do you wrong, sir?
The name's Boppy, and a fairy does everybody wrong.
You know,
Can
you
I-
say
can I-
things of me being racist, but it seems that you may have prejudice of your own.
Oh, fairies aren't people. You can't be racist to fairies.
Well, I think by that same logic, you're not a person either.
Wow, that's a terrible thing to say.
Wow.
I'm just in the back.
Siggy, you see the three of these people conversing. Nicholas gives you back your money, Christian, because again, Eliwick paid for your ticket already.
Okay.
And it does seem like he'd be the greedy type to take it, but, you know, and he hands it back to you. He says, Eliwick told me so.
Did he give me all the money or
Yeah.
just
Mhm. Yeah,
my
he's not
portion?
taking your money. Mm-mm.
What about Siggy's portion?
He didn't say anything about it.
So he kept that. Okay, so I'm only
No,
getting one ticket.
he gave it back to you.
Nope. Siggy, that one fairy needs her ticket.
Oh, you wanna pay for her?
Yeah, I paid for Siggy earlier.
Did she get
All
the
right.
fairy wings? Or is someone going to be taking that fairy and kicking it out of here like they should be?
I didn't give her wings. She flew off.
You seem to have a lot of pent-up aggression against fairies. An odd thing to have for someone who works at a fae carnival.
You know I've been working around these creatures long enough that I know you can't trust the fairies. I shouldn't say as far as you could throw them. Some of them you could toss pretty far, actually. Point
They do
is,
have wings, so they would coast.
It's at this point that, Mike, your companion, the little sprite, who it's odd that this is now your companion, flutters about. Her name is
hates him.
her name is Lemon, Lemon Sprite. She flutters up. She's got all blonde hair, really bright, vibrant blonde, hence the nickname Lemon. And she flutters up. Oh, Boppy! I'm so glad I found you. You've done such a great job cleaning up the carnival.
don't patronize me.
Oh, is this your boss?
It's my boss. No, this is my hummingbird.
You know, for someone who's worked around fairies for so long, you don't seem to know the difference between them and common animals.
Oh
She
my
said-
God, you take everything seriously. I know this is a sprite. What do you want, Lemon?
She says, "Oh, nothing. I just came to cheer you on." And then she looks at everybody, puts her hand over her mouth so Poppy can't see, and she mouths, "I am his boss."
Just he does the same, but does it audibly. I sort of figured.
She
What
says,
did she say? What did you say to him?
I'm just gonna kind of be like, grumpy much, huh?
"I said,
Looking
you're
at
the
Lemon.
boss, Poppy."
It is a pleasure to
That's
meet
right.
you, Miss Lemon.
"Please, just Miss Lemon." And she puts out her hand for you to like kiss it. It's tiny. It's like a, it's like she holds out like a coin
Like a
basically.
back scratcher.
Yeah. It's-
I'm like picturing like
I take it with just my index finger and thumb and just.
That's so cute.
He's so smooth. Poppy, why aren't you like this?
because I'm smarter than he is. Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna look at Lemon and be like, Lemon, can you tell Poppy to take his trash? And I'm gonna like show that I'm holding the bucket of his trash.
Oh dear,
Oh,
let me
that's his
grab
trash.
that.
Why are you holding his trash?
Because he's helping me out.
Oh,
I-
do you work here? I thought that
Yes.
you were a patron.
No, I work here.
No, I mean,
I just wear clown makeup for fun. This is what I like to do, all right?
I was referring to our other friend here. I believe, and he just kind of like looks at the note that's on that the goblin has. Boomy? I'm assuming that's you.
That's me. Nope, I don't work here. He just gave me this bucket,
And you.
Well,
and now I'm giving it back.
While this exchange is happening, do they look distracted enough that it might
Totally.
be... So, okay,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, very quietly and carefully, Siggy will sneak up in a way that hopefully none of you can see, and I suppose a sleight of hand check.
Sure. What are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm getting some gold from whoever's back is facing towards me. Oh, not great. 12?
You could decide who you want to pick from. I'd say that you could fly around anyone. They've just stepped into the carnival, perhaps. You've taken a step into it away from the ticket booth so Nicholas can keep selling tickets to other people.
Mhm.
And you could pick, and you rolled a 4. I saw that.
Yes.
So
which is
total of
12.
12. Who did you like to try? And then we'll see their passive perceptions.
Bobby.
Bobby, what's your passive
Bobby,
perception?
really?
Even though I am proficient in it, it's still a 10 because all of my stats suck.
So if there's any gold or anything to be had, really, she'll steal anything. That seems to
Bobby,
be
I don't know. Would you have, while you're working, you're in uniform, I don't know if you'd have any gold on you, right?
No, I have a pack of cards and a banjo on my back.
Okay.
Please
Just
don't
gonna
carry
s-
more
just
than
gonna steal a
$20 in
cigar.
cash.
Yeah, probably some extra cigars.
Just
You
a
could-
half
yeah.
smoked
And,
cigar he
a
was
little-
saving
a
for
little,
later.
A little container of dip and a small flask with an amber liquid in it.
Do you have any food with you or snacks?
But
The dip. Take it.
You smoke cigars and
It's
dip
delicious.
at the same time.
You dip.
Good
You dip and
Dunkaroo
smoke.
for his cigars.
Do you have any
Bobby is-
snacks on you other than dip?
Bobby's cold.
Oh, you
Okay.
meant the food dip. I thought you meant like
no,
chewing
I meant
tobacco.
chewing tobacco.
Oh, you did mean
Chewing
chewing
tobacco.
tobacco. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he means.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I assume
okay.
he's not
I
carrying
thought-
like.
Snack. Like,
You
I mean,
could
you can
mistake.
chew it, but
Yeah.
she'll take
He's
his
not,
card.
he's
she'll
not
take his
chewing it
playing
right now. No. He's got the cigar. What did you
Okay.
say, though?
cards. Siggy will take his playing cards.
Okay.
for when
All
he
right.
has to go indoors.
Um,
And then, are they still sufficiently distracted that she could maybe pick another pocket?
maybe, but Lemon says, "Oh, hi there. What's your name?"
Siggy will very smoothly, like, she grabbed the card, she'll turn around and put it behind her back into her pouch. Hi, I'm Siggy. What's your name?
Lemon, and you could smell the scent of fresh lemons emanating from her.
Lemon can smell the scent of fresh brownies coming off of Siggy.
Oh,
This is the one. I hear them talking now, right? I
Yeah.
imagine.
It
This is the
smells
one that
amazing.
you need wings or you need to get out of here.
I have wings.
No, those don't count.
I mean, really, how could you tell?
How do you?
I don't make the rules, all right? You got to get wings. Otherwise, the clowns are going to start messing with you. You don't want to mess with the clowns. You know how he lost? He points over Midnight Nick. You know how
Yeah.
he lost his hearing, really? That's the clowns. The clowns did that to him.
Poor fellow.
yeah.
Oh dear. Siggy will like fly up red in your face. How do you expect me to put on wings?
Take it up with the goblin, all right?
The wings are, you can see they're definitely magical. They form size to whomever puts them on.
Would she put them on over her own wings?
They're like a decoration. Yeah, they wouldn't get in the way.
I mean, if they'll give her some, sure.
Yeah.
This
And
carnival is-
Boppy, you said you nailed you hit the nail on the head there. There's one clown in particular that you know of that you don't ever talk to because he freaks everybody out, and he's the one who's in charge of security. His name is Thaco.
I don't like that.
You don't like him.
Yeah, so Siggy will put on the wings. I guess if will she get them from Nicholas or from Boppy?
Yeah, Nicholas will give them to you. Yeah.
She'll put them on. Do they match her actual wings?
They can. Would you like them to?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So it kind of looks like you have butterfly wings and fairy wings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nicholas says, "All right, now scram, you four. I got work to do."
Yeah, sure you do, Nick.
It kind of turns like it's amazing this carnival even has people with you two as like the welcoming committee.
Thank you for your assistance. What was it? Midnight.
Nicholas
I believe.
Midnight, born at noon.
It's, you. Very good.
At noon?
Yes,
That makes no sense.
that's quite the title you have.
He says, "Look,
Yeah.
if you need more tickets, the first one seemed to be on the house. The next one, you need a ticket, you come to me. I'll give you a good price."
All right, patron saint of the outhouse. Sounds great. You guys wanted to go see the musician, right?
Yes, the Ellie was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find this person.
Lead the way, Grumpy.
So it's just to give you
Her
a
name's Boppy, all right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Bobby.
Yes. Let's hop on over.
Lemon says, "I knew a dwarf named Grumpy once."
Yeah, he was a piece of work. Him and all of his brothers.
Especially what's
Especially the doctor.
Doc. Especially Doc. It's early in the night. The sun is setting. The carnival has only been open for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. And so the way that this works is the carnival opens as sun is setting, and it goes all the way through for 8 hours until just at dawn. That's when the carnival ends, when it gets light out. And so you can see everyone talking and having fun. You see a painted sign of an elf wearing a jester's hat that springs to life when you pass by, and it exclaims, "We hope you're having a delightful evening."
Oh, we are. Thank you.
And it doesn't respond because it's basically a sign. It jumps back into the sign and becomes just a poster again. You also see signs all throughout the carnival saying, "Welcome all, and we'll be crowning the Witchlight Monarch at the end of each night." That's something you see on a bunch of signs. The Witchlight Monarch gets crowned at dawn.
I imagine as an employee here, I have an idea of what that means.
You know exactly what that means, Bobby. Basically, every night, the carnival is a unique event. And throughout the entire time here, everyone's combined emotions in the carnival are felt. In fact, right now, Everything looks fine and normal, but you can see everyone's generally in a good mood. If the entire carnival can be excited and thrilled by the end of the night, then everyone will feel that. It'll be a communal feeling throughout everyone in the carnival hands, to the acts, all the crowd that's here going through the carnival. You feel that sense of community. You hate it, obviously, but that's what happens. And at the end of the night, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, the two owners of the carnival, they can sense the emotions, and whoever's done the most to improve the emotions of the carnival is crowned the Witchlight Monarch. It's a special charm that's bestowed on them. They gain magical abilities and the title of Your Majesty.
Do the magical abilities last for an extended period, or is it just like, hey, you get it for a night?
You've never got it to find out.
Oh, yeah, I'm certainly not trying to
Always
make
the
things
bridesmaid,
worthwhile.
Definitely not
the
employee of the
bride, eh?
month over here.
So basically, this is a place where everybody's constantly on Molly, and it's just like,
Yep.
Did either Boppy or Lemon explain that to us?
No, but I would assume that as you're reading
not
these
unless you
signs, yeah.
Lemon
Lemon can do it.
He would ask Lemon, but not Boppy.
Yeah,
I think
as you're
Siggy would ask as well. She wants to know if there's any monetary compensation attached to being the monarch.
And he would also ask, and do Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, do they present you with this title themselves?
Yeah, they do. It's the only time we really get to see them. That and the Big Top extravaganza.
Would say if somebody wanted to speak with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, would that crowned monarch have the best chance of doing so?
Oh, I'd say so. You get to chew their ear off.
oh, good, you're going to go around spreading love and joy now, aren't you?
I'd
It
like
is
to
what I
choose
do
her
best.
Dasha?
Siggy will mutter under her breath, I'd like to chew their ear off. And then she'll, she's like looking around as you're walking through the carnival.
The thing you've
She's
noticed...
going forward.
Go ahead.
She's going forward, like she's not like going off path, but she's consistently like looking.
Yeah, kind of keeping your head on a swivel, looking at what's around you, yeah.
Yes, yeah, almost looking for something.
Sure. So as you pass there's some food concessions here. That's where Boppy was cleaning up. You do hear a merry tune spilling forth from an instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. There's a monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons, and he turns a handle at the wagon's rear. It sends the music into the air from rows of golden whistles. As you watch, a goblin, dressed as a ladybug, toddles up to you, rattling a tin cup.
Siggy will. Is she asking for money?
So, Boppy, you would know this. This is Marigold. She's a goblin. She's one of the Witchlight hands. In fact, what this is, the Calliope is, they don't ask for money. They ask for buttons.
Well, here's your first opportunity, future king and queen. You want to spread some love and joy? Throw some buttons in the cup.
I think I could do that. Are you looking for any particular buttons?
Marigold speaks for the first time, and she says, I can do my own sales pitch, Boppy.
You suck at it. You're just going around shaking a cup at people. They were going to throw coins in there. What do you expect?
Ernest likes his buttons done my way, okay?
All right, go ahead. Let's hear your pitch.
She clears her voice, her throat. She has that very, scratchy voice. Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place besides a smile upon my face. And then she smiles, and then she gives you a scowl, Boppy.
She didn't even write that.
No, Ernest wrote it.
Who's Ernest?
Ernest is the monkey that's cranking the Calliope.
Siggy will pull out a little, like a baggie from her larger bag, and it's full of buttons she has stolen. So they're all mismatched. But she'll take out like 3. Like a giant one with like 4 holes in it that's bright blue, a tiny metal one, and then a yellow medium-sized one that has interesting designs carved into it. And she will plop them in to the little...
Oh, wow. Lots of buttons, huh?
Mhm.
Nice. Marigold looks at the button that you drop in. She goes, Ernest, we got a good one. And she kind of holds it up and then throws it back in the tin. And she holds it out to the rest of you.
Don't look at me. I work here.
I just kind of like lift my surcoat or my waistcoat a bit, and just there's a very it's barely a dagger. It's more of a cheese knife. I take it out of the sheath and just cut one of the not actual gold but gold looking buttons off of the bottom of my or off the center of my waistcoat.
You expected to find a charcuterie board around here, buddy?
And I place it into the cup.
Nice. So you
One of the
wait,
finest
I'm
buttons
just-
that the summer court could possibly offer.
Oh, okay. So you pop off a button of the summer court and you throw it in. And she says, it's not as nice as hers, but we'll take it.
Oh, wow.
So
Here
you-
I was thinking you were going to be putting a button in there worth, a few gold or something. You let a fairy put better buttons in there than you.
Well, that fairy seems to have some great button connections.
Indeed. She'll take another button out and she'll fly over and give it to Quentin. Here, try this one.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
And
you took
he'll kind of twirl it between his fingers like a poker chip and just make eyes at Marigold and just kind of do a bow and extend his hand and just drop it into the cup.
Another button, basically, right? That's the third
Yeah,
button.
just another button.
Good. She says, ooh, a third button. And you?
I'm kind of looking around. Don't seem to have any buttons on me. I kind of turn to the Siggy and say, I bought your ticket. Can I borrow a button?
Oh,
She knows
sure.
she probably stole all of those.
Siggy will glower at Boppy and reach out her hands with all the buttons to let Boomy choose. Boomy.
So,
Gotta-
Boomy, you
Take
Grab
your
one.
button.
Grab a button that had a star on it. And plop it in. I kind of flick it into the bucket. The tin.
she says, Marigold says, if you're ever in need, follow the sound of the Calliope to safety. And she says, thank you. Now scram, Boppy.
As Siggy is putting away her buttons, she's very pointedly looking at Boppy to show that she will not share her buttons with him.
Okay.
Those stupid buttons. Those aren't worth anything anyways.
I kind of whisper under my breath, to safety? What? What does she mean by that? And I'm assuming she's kind of moving away at that point. And
Yeah.
I didn't really have time to say it. It was just kind of something I saw.
You haven't been around many Fae, have you?
Guess not.
I mean, you guys took buttons from one, so you probably owe her your first child or something now.
That's not exactly how it
Twinkle.
works.
Mischievous.
Siggy, did
But-
you find your puppy?
No. No, I'm still looking.
I'm gonna ask Lemon.
I'm gonna look at her. Did the puppy buy a ticket?
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
If it didn't, they probably tossed it in one of the rivers by now. So
Oh well.
just keep an eye out. If you hear any whimpering or you see some splashing or a waterlogged bit of fur on the shore, that might be the puppy.
Are you in the business of drowning puppies, Bobby?
No, but that clown probably is.
Which
Aren't
clown?
you one of the clowns?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about Thaco. That, you know, the clown.
When you
don't
mention
know.
the clown,
Are you
Siggy looks visibly freaked out.
Are you
Don't like
afraid
clowns.
of this crown, Bobby?
Is Siggy just like constantly terrified when she looks at Bobby?
No, she seems to find Bobby just like hilarious and amusing and fun to mess with, but when she hears the name of the other one and she like, I guess Bobby mentions him, she looks a little like,
Oh, the name. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And even just like hearing like the way, I think it was the first time Bobby has mentioned the clown.
Second, I think.
Second, okay.
Yeah.
She would go a little bit paler, maybe. Like she won't show it, but like she's a little freaked out.
Listen, you'd be smart to be a little wary of this one. You don't want to be crossing his path, because if you have, you probably mess something up real bad.
I'm just gonna kind of turn to Bobby like, is he as big and scary as you?
Listen, buddy, you don't want to deal with me, even on a bad day. I'm pretty tough, but Thaco, he's bad news.
You know, if being crowned this majesty would is accomplished by creating joy and bringing light into this carnival, wouldn't getting rid of a bit of darkness do the same thing?
Are you suggesting that we get rid of the head of security of this entire circus? Because that sounds like to me, a threat of some kind.
Just saying. I've been around Faye for a very long time. They like outside the box thinking.
This conversation has to be put on pause because a 12-foot tall walking tree garlanded in golden ribbons marches right down through the thoroughfare. You're in the way. Emerald clouds swirl above the tree and rain down golded, spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgoers start to surround you all and try to catch the seeds, mostly children. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel, a red squirrel, scampers along the boughs of the tree, handing dandelions to select passerbys. In fact, Boppy, the squirrel will give you one, almost
Do I
as
know
a
the
joke.
squirrel?
The squirrel, you know the squirrel, yes. The squirrel is red.
Have I seen that squirrel before?
Red, get the hell out of my face with your dumb flowers. I don't want any of these. I've told you like 5 times.
Red scampers up the tree branch, and it doesn't. It's a squirrel, right? So it like at you. It kind of shakes its hand at you.
You're getting danger close to full Looney Tunes.
Yep, that's what's happening right now.
Siggy will fly up to the squirrel and put her arms out for like hug.
And it'll hug the squirrel will hug you, and you're much bigger than it, but it'll hug you. It'll climb up your arm, and then it'll give you a dandelion.
She'll put it in her hair.
No, it holds up nothing, goes.
Oh, okay. She'll take it, fly down, and right into Bobby's face.
He's allergic. You kill him.
Constitution's actually one of my only positive scores. So
Make a Constitution saving throw.
The treant sapling turns. You know, Boppy, who this is. This is Northwind. I'll show you a picture of these characters here. Northwind looks like Groot, to be honest with you. All right, you see Northwind?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
All right. And
That's cool.
I may have just shared the character
yeah,
profile
I can
with you,
see
so
all of its actions.
please don't look at that. And there's Red. Okay, Red is the squirrel. And the tree and sapling turns to you all and says to, especially Boppy, "You need to be more kind to Red. Here, have a sycamore seed. and a bunch of them he shakes and like they just shower you all.
Whoa, it talks.
And it also
as
says
they start to fall, I just do a prestidigitation, like puff of wind to like just not make them cover me.
Right, yeah. Everyone, it's actually not a problem because any of them do cover you. Everyone starts grabbing them from you. There's a big crowd gathered now. And also, the treant will say to Siggy, the dandelions are meant to be made with wishes.
So I made a wish.
What was well, maybe I don't want to hear your wish out loud, but if you want to text me what your wish was, or Zoom chat it.
I think you know what my wish was. I'll text it to you, and I'll whisper it. She'll shrug her shoulders and fly up to the tree and whisper it in his ear.
Gotcha, okay.
Can I catch one of these seeds?
Sure. Yeah.
What are the kids doing with them? Are they eating them, or is it like candy, or?
Okay, so a couple things. So the seeds, if you want to catch one of the seeds before the kids grab the last of them, you need to make a dexterity check. So anybody that wants to grab a seed, they're getting snatched up. So go ahead.
Yeah, she'll make a dexterity check.
Go ahead, give me a dexterity check.
He's worth anything.
Mine did a saving throw for some reason. So
Okay, that's fine. Roll
that
it
should
again.
be a 20, not a 22.
Oh,
Gotcha,
yeah.
okay. So if you made a 10, just let me know, and I'll tell you what you get.
Nope.
I got a 20.
A 20? Okay. So, Randall, you gain the following personality trait until dawn when you pick up the seed. You're easily amused. Anything will make you smile.
It's not that far from.
Dasha, did you get a 10 or higher?
I think I rolled a dexterity save by accident, but it's a 14. I'm
Okay,
not
it's
sure how to
gonna
roll
pass.
dexterity check on roll 20.
No, it's fine. It's fine. As long as the die roll is
Should probably
would have
be
been
a
high
12,
enough.
right?
What's that?
I think it would be a 12 then. She would still get one.
You
Yeah,
said
it's
there-
definitely
there are a
gonna
bunch
be
of
high
kids
enough.
Trying to grab them.
Yeah. So,
And-
Dasha,
and-
you gain a D8 that can be added to one ability check until the next dawn.
Great.
Christian, is Boomy trying to grab one of the seeds?
Yeah, but I got a 5.
A 5. Okay, so you go to grab it, and like this rude kid just pushes you aside and says, "Too slow, sucker!" And he grabs it and runs in the other direction.
You
Siggy
wouldn't
will
know how
make a
many
note of that kid's face.
things- Sorry.
Go ahead,
Very good.
Dasha.
Siggy's gonna make a note of the kid's face and see if she can steal it back from.
Yeah, I
later.
imagine he's like the kid that eats the cake in Matilda.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's coming in my head. All
That
right.
is his face in her mind. She knows him. If they come across him again, she will try to steal it and more back from him.
Okay, good.
There's a trunk
And-
around here somewhere.
Are there?
And
You said
Boppy?
there are a lot of kids around that are trying to grab them.
Oh yeah.
Boppy wants nothing to do with this. He is not taking a sycamore seed.
Was
I'm gonna.
the seed that affected me? Like once I grabbed it, is it still like in my hand, or did it just like dissolve into me? Like
No, it's still in your hand.
You became one with it.
I would find like one of the kids that wasn't able to grab them, possibly because of this terrible chocolate cake covered boy, and just kind of bend down onto one knee and hand the seed to them.
Aw.
There you go.
I'm gonna turn to Siggy, and kind of give her this like watch this kind of face, and I'm just gonna kind of shout to like the kids like, the bunny clown has seeds, and kind of cause a mass sort of run.
Yeah, there's
To
a bunch
Boppy.
like in your fur, Boppy, so a bunch of kids just start pinching you.
And I'm dying laughing at this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
That's
idiot.
good. That's good. Randall, I'm going to give you inspiration for giving the kid a little seed, and the seed actually, when he gets it, it actually you lose your personality trait,
Oh.
and you can see he grins ear to ear.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Boppy would probably start hitting kids with the broom. Get away from me!
Yeah, definitely. Batting them away. All right, so after this happens, Dasha, your wish here. So I'm going to keep a note of what your wish is. I'll confirm with you afterwards, but I'm keeping note as to what your wish was, okay?
Yes.
One of the things that this is a little out of game here, but what I really like about this module is lots of things get noted down. There's like a tracker for these things in the back, and I find that very helpful. So I'm just keeping some notes here, and I'm going to transfer them over for later. All right. So now the treant moves on. Red curses Boppy one last time before leaving. You're really right in the middle of the carnival. You can see that it's kind of like a figure 8 on the map. I'm going to zoom out so that people can see the entirety of the map. You're right in the middle of this figure 8, and that's where the big top is. You can hear large crowd gathered in there. To the north, you can see this is kind of like where there's some rides. You can clearly see the carousel. That's kind of the center of this the northern section of the 8. And then to the bottom, you can see I would say it's more of like a children's area, kiddie land to be maybe more modern example. And you can see there's a bubble pop teapot ride there, and there's also the Pixie Kingdom. And these signs are very clear. Everything here is laid out in an orderly fashion because they want to have as many people go to these things. So you can see everything very, very clear from all around the carnival. And obviously, Boppy, you know your way around this place. So if you have any suggestions, you guys can discuss what you want to do next.
Is Lemon still with us?
Yep, Lemon's there, yep. And Lemon gathered a couple of sycamore seeds. When she grabbed them, they turned to gold pieces.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask Lemon if she's seen Ellie nearby.
Ellie. Who's Ellie?
You know who Ellie is. It's that dumb musician.
Oh, the lovely gnome. Oh, Ellie. She's wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, I've seen her.
I've
Where?
heard tale of her music. I'd love to see it live in person.
It's something to behold for sure. I think at this hour she'd be, yes, in the feasting orchard. Yeah, I think so.
Feasting orchard. Are there snacks there?
Oh,
I would certainly hope so with that name.
some of the best snacks. The custard is to die for.
You audibly hear Siggy's stomach like rumble.
I mean, as long as Midnight's not on shift over there, you should be
I was gonna
fine.
say, is this where Midnight got his name?
They don't
Would
let
you be
him
able
work over there
to lead
anymore.
us there, Lemon.
We could, yeah. You want to go get some custard?
I would love to have some custard with you.
Then take my hand and let's go.
Oh my God, she's never going to stop talking about this, you know.
She looks back at you and she gives you a quick little scowl. She's like, don't mess this up.
This is my big chance.
Lemon just wants to find love and be appreciated.
It's unfortunate that I'm
200
14
times
times
your
her
size.
size.
Love knows no bounds, Boppy.
Oh God, this is
I
disgusting.
might know that bound.
Bobby, I'm noticing a tracker on the top left of the screen. Is this like a time thing to tell us when events are happening?
That's interesting that you see that, yes. That's interesting you see that. I would say, don't even worry about that.
Okay.
You know where the tracker is? Right up here. It's not just a hat rack, all right? All right.
There's another one on the bottom right. Looks like faces.
Yeah, I would not even pay attention to that. So let's go into, so you want to go to the feasting orchard, right? Is that where you want to go?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll,
Okay.
Get ready for some candy.
I'll go with Lemon. We'll lead the way.
Yeah, you leave the sounds of the Calliope. You head into the northern section of this figure 8. You can see there are a bunch of carnival games located here as you pass. And when you get into the center of this, the northern 8 area, what's obvious is this river running through. And there is no river here. I mean, I don't know if any of you are from Baldur's Gate, because this is outside of Baldur's Gate. This is not a real river. This is put up when the carnival came here. And across this river, you can see the carousel. You see that there's a person at the carousel. It looks like a centaur, perhaps. Half horse, half humanoid. And she's standing outside by the front as she's probably the person who is in charge of the carousel. But she looks like she's really not doing her job, per se. She's kind of looking around. She looks very nervous.
I don't suppose if we look around we would see or hear a musician.
No, not yet. You hear the music from the carousel, but that's it.
Well, I'm leading you guys to the feasting orchard. If you want to stop and talk to a carousel worker, go right ahead. But
Is
Yeah,
she,
no worries.
Is she calling us over, or is she?
No. She just looks preoccupied as she's doing her job, maneuvering the carousel around. All the kids are playing on it. So you can head straight and go to... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and sorry, who is this?
It's a centaur, or it looks like a centaur.
Oh, okay, so it's not someone that we like know or
No.
or recognize.
Nope.
Wait,
I can show you a picture.
Wait, a centaur is operating a carousel?
Ironic, is it not?
Very, very. I love it.
When you say these questions, do you say them aloud?
No, I wouldn't be exclaiming that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will send you the art so you could see the centaur. Bobby, you probably haven't talked to her ever.
Mhm.
I mean, I know you've been here a long time, but you seem to keep to yourself. But you know who she is. It's Diana Cloppington.
Amazing. She's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I didn't know you were into that. All right.
You can appreciate.
Lemon, I got some bad news for you. He's not into your type. Did more, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not very smart, so he's gonna say the word wrong, like equestrial.
Equine. More equine, You do not have to want to lay with someone or something to appreciate its exquisite beauty.
All right.
I'm sure you were beautiful once too.
He's gonna look at Boomy and says, "I don't know about you. This guy's creeping me out a little bit."
Moving.
Like I'm just looking at him like this, like this is.
Lemon will say,
because Boomy's like a young, like maybe like really early 20s. So, this
He hasn't
type
gone
of
through
like
his experimental phase yet.
the way like he's talking about this is just like this is no. Mm-mm.
Siggy is oblivious, and she's just like heading for the snacks.
yeah.
She's like, "Why are you guys? What's the holdup?"
I mean, we could talk and walk at the same time.
Yeah, you're talking and walking.
I am very
And,
good at both of those things.
Yeah, Quentin is looking and walking, and Lemon will try to divert your attention back to her as you head to the feasting orchard.
He's kind of like looking at everything and like just like passes by and or like as they pass by and see like the carousel and see her, you would definitely take note and make a point.
Yeah. As you approach the feasting orchard, music and mirth radiate from this park. The heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from trees, musicians drum, pipe, and strum. And everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard. As you approach, you can see that they're getting ready for a contest that happens every night. The fairy cake eating contest. And you hear some of the Witchlight hands who are wearing, the fairy get-up as well. They are not fairies, but they are wearing fairy getup. And they say, contest runs in 5 minutes. The goal is simple. Eat as many cupcakes as you can within 60 seconds. Win a prize.
Do
Yes,
we
it's
hear
doing
or
this.
see- Do we hear or see the musician anywhere?
Yeah, you actually see quite a few musicians. You know that the carnival hires a whole slew of them. You look around scanning for a guitarist because you know that that's Ellie's. That's her instrument. And you see the gnome bard in the back swinging from a tree swing of a pear tree. She's plucking
right.
the strings on her guitar while eyeing you all.
I'll turn to you guys and say, there she is. I don't know if you want to talk to her now, if you want to eat some food first, but this is the place.
Siggy has already gone flying towards the person announcing the cupcake contest, asking how she can enter the cupcake contest.
You already have your bib on. You're ready to go.
Yeah,
It's a, yeah.
As I feel like I see Siggy fly over there. I would also like hearing the idea of like a food eating contest. Like as just a young guy, I'd be like, oh yeah, I can eat.
food.
Like I could totally do this. And as like a war cleric, like I just take it really seriously now. Like I'm just like, it's in my face. You can see it. Like I'm ready for battle.
This
at
is
this
your
point.
goal. This is your battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
Um,
Your Majesty? You gonna spread some more joy by stuffing your fat gullet?
I don't believe this is exactly my skill set.
I guess you don't want to be the monarch after all. Oh well, I'm sure they'll find someone for the job.
Lemon says, "Poppy, you know you love this custard."
Yeah, but I eat it just because I'm hungry. I'm not doing it for other people's amusements. What am I, some kind of clown? Oh.
Do I look like
Sorry,
a clown
you were
to
saying,
you?
Bobby.
Nothing. Are you gonna go eat, or are we gonna go talk to the minstrel over here?
Come on, the contest's about to start.
It is about to start. In fact, one of the Witchlight
Sure.
hands looks at
I
you, Boppy,
suppose.
and says, "Boppy, are you in this? We need one more person."
I'll take a look. I'll turn towards Quentin.
Sure.
I got you one right here. Here we go.
You sit down at the full row of tables. All the tables are filled to the brim with people. I'd say maybe a dozen each. So there might be like, I don't know, 60 people in this contest, and the all the cupcakes come out. Each cupcake is relatively small. They're glazed and filled with a dollop of berry custard, Boppy's favorite. And then the Witchlight hand.
My
He's got a
carrot
big
cake's better.
beard. He's got all the cupcake frosting in his beard. And he says, "Boppy, come on. You know you want in this. Boppy, Boppy." And then the whole
Boppy.
crowd starts chanting your name.
Pete.
Oh god. This
Give
is what
the
I get
people
for-
what they want.
All right, fine. Stop chanting. Last time I heard that many people chanting my name, he actually kind of just shivers a little bit and he sits down at the table.
All right.
Oh.
All right,
I
so
have like hood up. I'm like bouncing like I'm a boxer, like getting ready to enter the ring. Like I am. It is like
Siggy is just visibly salivating.
here's how
As
this
I'm, like, getting
competition.
ready, I'm taking my waistcoat off and like putting
Yeah.
like excuse me, do you have an extra bib? Like I want to make sure I don't get anything.
on your nice tunic.
Scared to get a little messy.
I'm not exactly an expert cupcake or custard eater.
Fair enough.
Also,
The
never
Witchlight
eaten
hands will
for
give you an
sweetness.
extra one.
Thank you. And he just like tucks it into like it's just like a bib on a bib.
Yep, a bib within a bib.
Yeah, bib within
It's
a
the
bib within a
inception
bib.
of
Bibception.
eating contests.
Yeah.
So here's how this is going to work. They explain the rules to you all. You got to eat as many cupcakes as you can in 60 seconds. Rules for game-wise. Here's how it's going to work. Everyone that's in the participation, I think all of you are doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can eat about 3 seconds. A cupcake per 3 seconds. And you could safely eat as many cupcakes as 3. It says here, you can swallow a cupcake in about 3 seconds and safely eat as many cupcakes as 3 plus your Constitution modifier. For each additional cake eaten, you're going to need to give me Constitution saving throws.
In what span of time can we safely eat that many?
So you have 60 seconds, so you're going to eat as much as you possibly can. So what's your con modifier? Let's go around the horn here. Let's start with Mike. Mike, what's Boppy's con modifier?
+2.
+2. So basically, that's going to be 5. So 5 cupcakes. That's 15 seconds, right? That's how much you could eat it before you start to tire and have to take more, So Boppy can eat 5.
Yep.
In 15 seconds, then you got to start taking more. Dasha, what's Siggy's con modifier?
+1.
Okay, so Siggy can only have 4, and it's going to take you 12 seconds to start having to make checks. Boomy?
+3.
Jesus. So 6, and that'll take you 18 seconds. And Randall, what's
2.
Quentin's? 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so Quentin can have 5, same as Boppy, and after 15 seconds, you can take con checks. So that's what we're going to do. So right now, the competition starts. They yell out a very loud, screeching horn, and everybody starts to stuff their face with cupcakes. You get to the first mark here. Siggy, you eat your 4th cupcake, and you're starting to feel pretty full. You're a tiny little fairy, so you got to give me a con check. Go ahead.
Yeah. A 10.
A 10. That's exactly a 10? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I had the chat scrolled down or scrolled up. So I saw I was like, you rolled a sleight of hand. That was your old roll. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it's exactly a 10. Okay. Gotcha. Siggy, you stuff another cupcake down your mouth, into your mouth, and you can keep going. Go ahead. Now everyone's going to, I think Quentin and Boppy, now there's where you kick in. So now you and Siggy
just
are
a
caught
question.
up.
Would I be able to have? Would I? Is this something I could inspire myself for, or
It's a saving throw. So if you can alter a saving throw, yes. But if it's like guidance, no.
I think my inspiration is only for checks and attacks.
Oh,
no, saving
general
throw.
general inspiration that I gave you. You could.
Well, no,
yeah.
I can use my bardic inspiration as well. Oh wait, no,
That's-
sorry, you can't inspire. You can't inspire yourself. That's right.
So I that's actually what I thought you were referring to, your bardic inspiration. But if you can't inspire yourself, I will let you use inspiration on it. That's no problem.
Okay.
All right.
I will actually. I think that Siggy has earned it, and I'll give a bardic inspiration to Siggy.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
For this contest.
Good. And that's a D6,
the
right?
most excited about the cupcakes, and I think that would bring the most possible joy.
Yeah, I got a 23 on my saving
23.
throw.
Boppy tearing it up. That's
He's done
6
this before.
cupcakes. Siggy and Quentin, another save.
17.
So you've eaten 6 cupcakes now.
16.
You've eaten 6 cupcakes now. Now we tie to Boomy. Boomy.
All right.
Everyone's going for their 7th cupcake now. They've caught up to you. Everyone give me another con check.
Same exact roll. That's pretty funny.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration,
Okay.
so I can just re-roll it.
Yeah, that's how I like to do it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I like to. Sorry, yeah, I should have clarified that. I don't like inspiration
Oh,
being done before. I like it being a complete reroll.
Another 17 then.
Okay, so everyone's at 7 cupcakes. You're pouring these cupcakes out. They're racking them up. You're throwing them back.
Bobby,
8th
really quick,
cupcake.
why don't I have an option to turn off the auto advantage?
Oh, you can. You have to go to in the character sheet. There's a toggle button for advantage, disadvantage.
I don't have that.
If you go in the gear, on
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
hard. Okay.
Yes.
I just learned how to do this from Stefano, so shout out Stefano, thank you.
There we go. Thank you,
Perfect, got it.
Stefano. All
I
right.
thought that was. I literally thought that was only a DM option. I didn't realize players could do that too.
Gotcha. Cupcake number 8.
Go.
Is that everyone now?
Everyone.
Oh, this is a lot.
Another 23. It's my third 23 in a row. Why couldn't I roll stats like this?
Yeah, seriously.
I got a 20. Ooh, Boomy's
I think I
faltering.
got an 8 too many too quickly.
So psyched. You did all that jumping up and down and it unsettled your stomach.
I'm assuming an 8 doesn't pass.
An 8 does not pass. And Boomy, you legitimately take 5 custard damage.
Oh no! I kind of want to play this out, so I imagine I'm imagining this is like 4th of July hot dog eating contest.
It
I
is.
I just shoved like 6 cupcakes down, and I'm like hopping, drinking the water, and it just immediately just slowly started coming back out, like covered in
wait. Are you pre-soaking your cupcakes in the water?
Oh, absolutely. We don't play games here. This is.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Joey Chestnut style.
I just imagine it. I stuff it in. It looks like it's good, and I immediately just like open my mouth and just all comes right back out.
That's awful.
You may continue. You could continue if you'd like, but if you're reduced to 0,
Do we
You're gonna-
all have to make another con save after looking at that? Like,
that's exactly what happens. So you look at the pain, the sheer pain that Boomy is going through, trying to keep these cupcakes down, and custard just spills out over.
I'm gonna.
Why
I'm
is the battle music playing?
I'm
It's a
gonna
battle.
try to like soothe myself to like get rid of the smell of like the cake and vomit and whatever else is going on, and do a prestidigitation of just like smell of like wildflowers around me to like get rid of the food smell and hope that will help me not vomit.
Does anybody have resistance to custard damage?
I unfortunately do not think I do.
No. Even the great Boppy, who can throw back with the best.
I
All
have
right.
resistance to specifically eclairs, not just custard in general, though.
All right, so Boppy... Sorry, so everybody's at 8 cupcakes. Going for 9.
Okay.
15.
Let's go.
Is the flower smell helping at all?
It's masking what's coming up.
Okay, I got another 20. Wow, we're rolling really well for this.
All right, so we're at 9 cupcakes, everyone. About the halfway mark. You're about to pass 30 seconds. Give me another one.
Oh god. Are we the only ones in this, by the way? Are there others?
Oh, I failed.
Oh!
Ooh.
Boomy failed. Quentin failed.
Oh no!
Siggy's fine. She's done this before.
Okay, Boomy, you take
I'm ready for my
5 more custard damage.
Let's go. I am like I at that point, like you can see it in my eyes, like oh no. Like
What have I done?
Who took the 2?
there's
2 for
custard
Quentin.
all over me.
2
What?
for Quentin.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I that's me going down to 0 cupcakes, or
No, you're at 9 cupcakes.
oh okay, I thought it was like if you fail you also like it's like you throw up.
No.
No,
Oh, okay,
it's
He
pain.
took damage. He took 2 damage.
It's
Okay.
pain.
Ooh, I'm
Cupcake
not sure
10?
if I like this.
Wait,
Cupcake?
you took 2 and I took 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he rolled a die.
Oh.
My god, it's a D8?
It's a D8.
These fucking cupcakes do more damage than all of my weapons.
It's like a rapier to your stomach.
Yeah. We're being stabbed by cupcakes.
Thrust is too sharp.
Bobby, in the name of honesty, you need to roll for me. I failed too.
Oh, you did. Boppy.
Yes.
4 custard damage to Boppy. Nice.
Siggy looks
Alright.
around and shakes her head. Weak.
Siggy's like a tiny compared to you all. She's kicking your butts here. 10, Cupcake 10.
All right.
Can I like?
Boppy doesn't vomit like the rest of you. Boppy burps. He picks up a napkin. He cleans his chin and he stops eating. He says, "I'm done. This is disgusting."
There's a significant sigh from the crowd. Oh.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
And then
Go for it.
as Quentin goes to eat his next cupcake, since I'm sitting right next to him, Boppy just
no.
slaps him right on the back. His hand just covered in like custard cream.
That's
Quentin,
so
you
much
take-
worse.
Quentin, you take 8 damage.
Oh my god!
I imagine that like he slaps me and like it's like mid bite and it just like
All
actually,
the custard spews out of
actually-
your mouth.
I'm unconscious. So you just like slap me on the back into this cupcake and it just like and just like smack my head into the table.
Yeah. So after seeing Boppy quit on my left, I see Quentin also going down. I'm like about to bite into this cupcake, and at 1 HP, I'm like, no, maybe I shouldn't. After seeing
no.
Quentin just,
The fancy man, he's down. We gotta give him the Heimlich.
Oh,
put a bop
That's
on
great.
him.
This is great.
You call 911.
Are you okay?
Are you? Okay?
So just to clarify
are
here,
you choking?
I just
Oh,
want
yeah,
to clarify
Boppy just
something.
threw his chair back and is like ragdolling.
I like that, like flavor wise, like mechanically, I failed my save. Flavor wise, you totally caused this.
Yes. The Heimlich is being done. Just to clarify here, the custard damage cannot kill you. You're not taking death saves. You basically are unable to continue the contest.
Oh, okay, then
Oh,
never
am I
mind.
not? Does it
I'm
not like
going.
knock me out? Like, is it not? That
It
I, like,
might.
Passed out?
No, it might. You might have just like literally like fall over off your chair.
All right,
I think we should keep this because me giving you the Heimlich sounds hysterical.
No, it's happening. You're giving
Yeah.
him the Heimlich. Yeah.
I didn't realize that it couldn't kill you, so I would keep going then.
Well, it's not gonna murder you. You're gonna be.
We didn't know that.
You know what will murder us is when we get into a fight and you hold that one health.
Right.
Yeah.
So
How
go
much
ahead,
is bardic
Christian.
inspiration in terms of
That D6.
Oh, it's a D6.
So
Yeah.
I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna add the D6.
Don't roll a 1.
Hope not. A 2.
Ooh.
There
You
you
pass.
Okay, so I passed.
You pass. So that's 10 cupcakes for you. Boppy is out after 9. Quentin is out after 9. Let's see. Boomy, are you
guess-
doing it?
Yeah, I'll keep going because now that I know
Go
it
for
doesn't, I thought it would knock us out completely. I got a 22.
At 22. So you're at 10. Okay, gotcha. Dasha and Christian, give me another check.
Just to clarify, will it make us pass out if we go down, or do we just can't play anymore?
Randall doesn't look good.
Okay.
While I'm getting the Heimlich maneuver, well, am I conscious getting the Heimlich maneuver? Or am I like passed out getting the Heimlich maneuver?
Yeah, you're conscious. Yeah.
I'm like get off of me, and I just and then disappear and teleport 30 feet away.
Oh, you misty step
to a
away.
trash can. I misty step away to a trash can and start vomiting into the trash.
These images are great.
At least
You're to sign it, yes?
I'm quite glad that I'm now going to have to sweep that up.
That's true. He did it in the basket, the waste basket. Dasha, you
I,
failed.
Unlike you,
Oh, yeah.
am a gentleman.
Dasha, you
By
take.
the way, are covered
2.
in custard now.
Okay.
You'll realize that eventually.
All right. 11. Okay, go
I
ahead.
look so bad doing this. Like it is clear. Like there's a crowd in front of me waiting because they know I'm about to people are in the puke zone right there.
You're
They're
in
ready.
the puke zone.
They're ready for it.
All right, give me
You guys,
give me a
you guys
12.
see by me.
Oh, that's it for me.
Boomy, you take 4, which knocks you out, right?
Yep.
So you literally, I think you just like pass out. Your face slumps into a cupcake.
Yeah.
And
Have
Dasha.
have you guys seen Stand By Me?
Ooh.
Stand by me, yeah.
A long time ago, yeah.
I'm imagining the pie eating contest right now.
Will Wheaton. Look at this. 7, Dasha.
I'm down.
You're down. You like take one final bite. You see Boomy go
Oh,
down.
I was gonna give another bardic inspiration.
Go
It's
for
too
it.
late.
Do it.
No, what?
Uh,
No.
Go ahead. He's giving you the
I'm
inspiration,
gonna
Dasha.
give a bardic. I'm gonna give another bardic inspiration.
Right after you vomit.
To you, yeah. I just like kind of pull my head out, like use the bib.
Yeah, can I give you guidance as I'm falling backwards? I don't think I can
It's-
use guidance for it.
Guidance
Yeah.
won't work, but I'll let the bardic inspiration go. Go for it, Dasha.
Okay. D6, right?
Yep.
Nope.
No. Still.
Not gonna happen. All right,
Can
so
I
that
do a
puts
sleight
you.
of hand check to see if I can, instead of eating that last cupcake, stow it away in my bag for
Yeah,
later.
sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, no, because you're gonna lose. Oh, yeah. You know what? Go ahead. I'll let that happen. Yeah, go ahead.
It's supposedly good at this.
Ooh.
6.
Okay, so you basically are about to vomit from eating that 12th cupcake, and you know that this is going to be the end of you. So you like secretly put the rest of it away in your pocket, and you're able to manage to keep it down. But that's it. You're done. You are out. You're tapped out. But you finished your 12th cupcake completely.
Do I still take that 7 damage? Am I passed out, or?
You're not unconscious, but you slump back in your seat. You know you can't fit any more custard in your stomach.
Gotcha. Logistically, in terms of HP, I still go down.
Logistically, in the in-game, you're at 0 hit points, but you're not unconscious.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
And
So I have a
Christian,
cupcake.
yeah, and I was gonna say Christian as well. You like after a brief moment of passing out over the cupcake, you look up, face covered in cream. You look around, like, did I win?
Imagine it's
And-
like I'm like in shock, and there's like the screeching noise, like everything's like slow mo, like I'm just in
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
You really are a bunch of idiots.
So here's what's gonna happen. There are other contestants. You see, there's this guy. His name is Joseph Beechnut, and he's eating tons of cupcakes. He's gonna get 3 because everyone got 3 plus their con modifier, so that's gonna be 6. So he's gonna have 6 total to start, and he's gonna roll a d10. That's how many cupcakes he's gonna eat. Ready for this?
Going for his like 13th win in a row.
1.
Oh,
Oh,
He was the best challenger to you all, and he only ate 7 cupcakes. So something must have happened. Somebody must have put something in his cupcakes because he normally downs like 20. All right, so that's the end of it. The judges come up. The human carnival hands that are dressed like fairies come up. They look at Siggy. They look at Boomy. Boomy's like barely looking up from his cupcake, and they grab Siggy by the hand and raise it up, and your whole body flies up in the air because they're grabbing you up, and they say, "We have a winner! The fairy named."
Siggy.
A little bit of custard comes up when you say it.
Yep. She burps
And-
as well.
You burp, you belch, and the prize for winning this contest is another cupcake. And they give it to you, and they hold it up, and everybody starts to cheer, and most people are laughing along with that cheer. But he whispers to you, and he says, "Only use it when you really need it."
Thank you. She will take it and stow it away in her little. She's like a little Tupperware with her little
Sure,
Pyrex
yeah.
dish.
They had
She'll put it
Tupperware
there.
back then, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Tupperware.
hope you can differentiate. I hope you can differentiate which one's which when you need it.
Oh, one is half eaten, so
Oh, okay, fair.
she knows that's for a snack, and this one is, I guess, for a bad situation when she needs help. She's very happy with herself, though.
All right, so you can reconvene Everybody's congratulating you, Siggy.
All right, now that you all have stomach aches, should we go talk to the person for the reason why we're actually here?
Quentin would just brush off his or he would rip off the bibs, use it to wipe off his tunic and grab his waistcoat. I believe that our new friend Siggy deserves even more admiration. And he just kind of like does this like quick like 2-step hop up onto a table. It's like, everyone, our friend has won your competition, and I believe that she deserves some extra recognition. So I have composed a brief limerick for it.
Siggy blushes.
And
He blushes a normal color. She blushes like orange instead of like pink.
Red.
Yeah.
There once was a fairy named Siggy. Her appetite certainly was a biggie. She ate and she ate, into her belly was irate, and she became quite a cute little piggy.
Siggy's like clapping and laughing and like doing like spins in the air. Like this is the most attention she's ever gotten, and she's loving it.
And I'll give you another bardic inspiration with that.
Wow, you're so generous with these. My goodness.
I'm a bard. I gotta give them out.
Hey, you know what?
I was
That's
trying
fine.
to give that one before, but I was vomiting. So
She'll
good.
fly up to you and give you the half-eaten cupcake.
actually, you can keep that. You've certainly earned it.
Oh, buddy, you got some custard on your back.
How is there custard on my back?
I'm not sure.
So the you look around after you give this inspiring limerick to Siggy. You look around to this tree swing that you saw Eliwick playing her guitar under, and she's not there anymore. The swing kind of just dangles, swaying from side to side, and she's gone.
Did anybody see a terrible musician? They're about this big. They're a gnome, so they may have a pointy hat, something like this. Anyone know where they went?
When you say that, a lively jig springs up, led by the troupe of gnomish clowns that are in this area that we're playing.
No.
You're about to get your ass kicked.
It was him. He was the one. This guy.
You do some weird acrobatic shit and just throw a gnome at your chest.
So it's at this, though, that you'll hear an announcement that in 2 hours, the Big Top Extravaganza will begin. Make sure to purchase fresh tickets. Everything that you just did here, this feasting orchard, it cost you 1 punch on the ticket. So when you entered, they clipped your ticket. Bobby, obviously, you didn't have a ticket, but they kind of did a little hole punch on your ticket. So every ticket is good for 8 punches, and so if you don't have enough to do something, you got to go back to the front to get more. All right. And after that announcement, you look around for Eliwick. She's gone, seems. During the contest, she must have scampered away. But there's a lot to be done here in the carnival still. I think we're going to pause here, and we'll pick this back up in 2 weeks to explore the rest of the carnival and see what's going on at this Big Top Extravaganza. Nice job, everybody. I had a lot of fun.
That was fun.
That
That was a blast.
Yeah.
You will never forget custard damage again.
Custard damage. That should be in the next book.
That's in this one. It's a legit. It's canon.
It's
The new rogue subclass, Archbaker.
The baker.
That's what Siggy's gonna become eventually.
Yeah, there's the chef feat.
I was gonna say, yeah, with the chef feat, maybe you could do it like Poisoner and change your weapons to deal custard damage.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Bob, we just need new T-shirts in the Tabletop Bob store that say custard.
Custard damage.
She's like a make like an artificer, like make like a potato gun that just shoots
Yes.
little
Custard
what are
cupcakes?
they, cream puffs, little cream
Yeah.
puffs at people.
That would be an epic artificer build. All right. Really puts death by chocolate or something like that into context. So we're going to pause here on the stream. This is episode 1, the Witchlight Carnival. Next time, we will explore the carnival more. There's a lot to do here. Thank you for watching. If you stuck with us on Twitch and YouTube, appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Don't forget, you can get Tabletop Bob merch, like the Icewind Dale t-shirt I've got on, or all the other Tabletop Bob gear there, mugs and such. Links down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You can also hit the bell icon because I do stream quite often, doing at least 2 streams a week, sometimes 3. We've got a couple of other playlists on the channel you can check out. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Descent into Avernus. I have my DM's Guide series to Descent into Avernus. And I also have our horror campaign, Supernatural 20, where you can see these people. Oh, I'm definitely going to point to the wrong sides here. These people, Christian and Dasha. And we're going to be doing our season finale right before Halloween, so you're not going to want to miss that. I hear a very famous vampire is going to make an appearance. So, should be interesting. Anything left to say, everybody?
Oh, thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
This
Yeah,
is gonna
that's
be
incredible.
This is gonna be a good
ridiculous.
time.
Yeah, character dynamics are already gold.
Day 1,
Yep.
we're almost dead from custard. I mean, what can
I love
how
it.
can top this, Bob?
I
love
think you're going to disappoint your audience if you kill us all at level 1.
No, it's you can't disappoint an audience when you get a TPK with custard.
That's right. Well,
deadly Bavarian cream
the
is
Bavarian
my
cream.
favorite entry in the bestiary.
Forget Barovia. Bavarian. All right. No more terrible jokes, I
Barovian
promise. We're going to sign off now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all on the tabletop. Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Everybody.